Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm the Gray Strega, and I'm here to give you your daily collective read for today, Thursday, March 9th, 2023. What do we have coming through right now for the cards? May I please get the first 5 cards in our 5-card spread? First card coming through right now is the 4 of Wands in its reversal. So this could be speaking about some immediate plans or some upcoming plans having some sort of upset, or looking at some situations that are moving forward in the near future and trying to address some kind of upset as it relates to them. So just some caution today as it relates to planning and making sure that you are double checking those plans as you continue further from this point. The next card we have coming through right now for our 5-card spread is the 10 of Swords in its reversal. So this is very interesting because there is something here about a rebirth. There's something here that potentially you're kind of moving away from. Whenever we see this 10 card, this speaks a lot towards cycles that are coming to a close. And this is really showing you the moment of the rebirth through those cycles that have ended around you. These 10 of Swords moments are never easy, so this could have felt like a big change or a big shift of something that needed to be removed from your life, or something that needed to end because it was simply becoming too painful. This is the moment of having that shift, having that rebirth as in the wake of that. And this is also probably where we're seeing some of the readjustments in terms of the short-term plans, or some changes in those plans as it relates to what you're going to be doing going forward. Continuing to get clarification, the first 5 cards, we've got 2 more cards coming out today, and that is coming through right now with a Page of Pentacles along with a 10 of Wands in its reversal. So lots of completion energy coming out right now in the deck, which is saying to me that there are cycles that are wrapping up. And I will point out that some of these cycles are wrapping up specifically because there are new, tangible, solid offers coming towards you right now. And these solid offers, again, these are not wordplay, these are not promises, these are not emotional, please. These are solid offers coming through right now. And it's in this direction that you are moving and allowing yourself to let go of any burdens in the wake of this. It's simply a moment of really having something here that's become too heavy to carry or too much to bear, and you're allowing yourself to put that burden down, and in the process you are allowing for this beautiful rebirth energy to occur, even though there are some adjustments as it's going to be related to your future plans. Continuing to get clarity right now. This could also be a blockage of plans, I will also point out, or not necessarily seeing the potential or possibility for some future scenario that you had envisioned, and coming to terms with this is also allowing you to have this rebirth moment. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now. The next card we are seeing right now is the Knight of Swords in its reversal. So this is going to feel a little bit different depending on whether you are aligned to masculine or feminine energy, bearing in mind that this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. What we're really seeing here is there is a moment coming through right now as it relates to the masculine energy, that there is this point of kind of surrender or moving away from something. For masculine energy right now, this could just be looking at a situation, not necessarily seeing kind of some kind of ideal future circumstance or possibility around it. And this is what is kind of making you kind of take some steps backwards right now, potentially in some more of a less active retreating energy. For feminine right now, this is really speaking about multiple opportunities around you right now that you may be considering. And one of these opportunities is coming forward right now with very strong, tangible offers, while the other ones are simply not coming through, or with the energy or the vivacity or any of that, that degree of enthusiasm that you're truly hoping for. And this is what's giving you this moment of letting things go in the wake of these 2 oppositional energies that you are experiencing. Continuing to get clarity, the final card for our 5-card spread right now is This is Ace of Swords coming through. So I do need to point out there's something about this decision, something about allowing these cycles to close that is allowing this moment of success and opportunity to come through right now. So even in the moment of some very large changes and some very large shifts, we are seeing that this is a moment of putting burdens down, rebirth, new offers and opportunities coming forward that are speaking towards your highest sense of victory of self. Continuing to get clarity right now, clarification between these two cards. The Four of Wands in its reversal combined with the Ten of Swords in its reversal. So potentially not seeing some future scenarios or having some communication around future scenarios that you were potentially hoping on, but not necessarily letting yourself kind of be stuck in these situations, but really allowing this to be the energy that allows you to move forward into this rebirth energy, into these new cycles that are opening, this kind of phoenix out of the ash energy that we're seeing here. We have got clarity coming through right now with a Seven of Wands in its reversal. So simply put, what we're really seeing here is there is some kind of conflict as it relates to some desired outcome that you had your plan or had your hopes or aspirations on. This is not coming to fruition. And there is something here that you are allowing yourself to have this moment of rebirth as you push through at this time. What we do see here, though, is this is simply a situation where you may have potentially been fighting to have this occur, been fighting to make these things happen, putting in a lot of effort and feeling like you are getting a lot of conflict or barriers put up in terms of doing this. This is simply a moment where you are not necessarily choosing to fight those battles anymore. You're understanding or accepting that some battles aren't worth it, or you shouldn't have to fight these battles. These things should not be things that needed to be fought for. And this moment of release that is allowing you to have this moment of rebirth at this point. Continuing to have clarity on these cards right now, clarification between the Ten of Swords in its reversal with the Ten of Wands in its reversal with the Page of Pentacles. So a moment of rebirth, putting down things that have become too heavy to carry, and new offers and opportunities rising up in the wake of that moment. May I please have one card to clarify? Did I say offers? Did I say offers? Did I say offers? Because I meant offers. Offers, offers, offers. Tangible offers coming through right now with double pentacle energy here. And what we love about this is these are solid, firm, committed offers that are coming towards you right now. And I will point out, there is something here that could feel a little, there's some very new energy around these offers, and some of them may be feeling a little slow, but it is this slowness that is almost showing the consistency of this, that this is coming through right now. And this may even point out, this may even be coming through for some of you as multiple solid offers coming through right now that you may have to kind of make some determinations on. But what we're really seeing here is it's this tangibility, it's this actual being able to see and have the clarification that you need, having that very much put in front of you right now. This is what's giving you this moment of putting down things that have become too exhaustive to carry and allowing this rebirth energy. Now, this could feel a little different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy, bearing in mind this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. For masculine, this could be really coming forward with these offers, while for feminine, this could be feeling like you are receiving them. But we do see here that this shift is occurring, and we like to see this shift. Continuing to get clarity right now on these cards. Clarification between the Ten of Wands in its reversal along with this Page of Pentacles energy, combined with this Knight of Swords energy. So really, this being a moment that you are simply putting down the things that are too heavy to carry, specifically around two potential different energy sources. One that you feel is coming forward in a very practical, solid, stable fashion, versus another energy that you may be having a lot of attention still paying to, that you feel isn't coming through in the way or to the degree that you would ultimately desire. That there is something here that you may even be looking at this energy as kind of cowardly or running away. For masculine energy, this could be feeling very much about having these moments where you're putting down the burden, trying to form these offers, but feeling some sort of anxiety or fear as it relates to how to proceed forward at this time. May I please get one card to clarify? This is coming through as a Two of Pentacles moment. So there are some decisions that need to be made as it relates to the path forward and what these priorities look like. That there is here some energy about trying to kind of balance multiple different options right now, or multiple different opportunities, and really asking yourself, is this something that you can manage in the long term? Or is this a moment where you're really being kind of called to task to put something down because it's becoming too heavy to bear? Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarification between this very interesting energy of the Knight of Swords in its reversal combined with the Ace of Swords. So a moment that could be feeling a little different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy. Masculine right now, this could be having a moment that could feel like a bit of a retreat, that you are kind of pulling your energy back or away from something right now. But there's something here, the reason that you're doing so right now is for the possibility around a larger victory that you are concerned around achieving right now. For feminine right now, this could be feeling like there is some energy about you having a moment of achievement, even in the wake of some energy that isn't coming forward towards you to the degree that you would ideally have desired. But something about that energy not coming forward being the point of victory that you are experiencing right now in the wake of it. May I please get the next card? And this is the Ten of Pentacles in its reversal. So there's something very interesting happening here as it relates to the pentacle energy that we're really seeing, which is the idea or the desire of seeing actual practical applications of the things that you are seeking right now. Simply put, what we're seeing with all of this pentacle energy is there is a new perspective that is coming through right now. And that perspective isn't built on conflict. It isn't built on emotionality. It is built on practical offers and opportunities that are coming through. And it is this desire right now to create these around you and this desire to share in these that is helping have this degree of understanding and point of success. Because something around this energy that we're seeing here with this Knight of Swords in its reversal is really showing that this reconsideration point is one where it isn't anymore about conflicts or about the degree or capacity someone comes forward. It's about whether they're able to kind of come forward with actual tangible formations of what they're intending in terms of the practical applications in life. And this is that moment of success and victory, even in the face of some energies who are kind of backing away from you to a certain degree because you are now kind of asking or seeking these things in kind. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarification between the Seven of Wands in its reversal along with the Knight of Pentacles. So a moment that is feeling like an easement, a moment that is feeling like you are walking away from any circumstances or situations that have become too exhaustive, that you don't necessarily feel like you need to fight for. And in the face, and allowing this to happen right now in the face of new opportunities or possibilities coming forward right now with this Knight of Pentacles. For masculine right now, this could be coming forward with very practical offers and walking away from places you feel you have to defend your ground. For feminine right now, this is a moment of turning away from places that aren't necessarily feeling like you have to fight against, and instead going towards those energies that are coming through more secure and stable and steady. May I please have one card to clarify? Clarification coming right now with the Queen of Pentacles in its reversal. So this is very interesting. So much pentacle energy coming through right now. What we're really seeing here is this point of grounding that's happening. Now for masculine right now, this is potentially coming forward with a very practical offer or with some very practical possibilities that have basis in reality, that have something that they can actually offer towards a feminine right now that you may be feeling is kind of in more of an unstable place. While for feminine energy right now, this is a moment where your attention is being turned towards those things that are more practical, that are more grounded, specifically because you yourself are feeling this moment of instability. And that is potentially also why you're moving away from places that are causing conflict right now, because they may be exacerbating this feeling of instability, and instead moving towards those more grounded offers and opportunities at this moment that are helping you feel more fortified and secure. Continuing to get clarity on these points right now, clarification between this Knight of Pentacles energy along with a Two of Pentacles. So what we're really seeing here is this moment of opportunities coming towards you right now, or being offered for masculine. This could be coming forward with these offers. For feminine, this could be receiving these offers. And regardless of both of these right now, there is this moment of decision that needs to be reached. Looking at one's priorities, asking yourself what is going to be the priority as you continue forward from this point. Feeling that you may be feeling a little exhausted right now in terms of having to balance multiple ones, but allowing this to be your decision in terms of what is coming through as the more stable, secure offer. May I please have one card to clarify? We've got clarification coming through right now with a Knight of Wands in its reversal. And what this is really saying here, what we're really seeing is there is a moment that's coming through right now that's simply about the fact, I can't stress this is like all pentacle energy right now. The desire to like actually have people like put their put their metaphorical money where their mouth is like very strong in these cards right now. There's a desire to see like the grounded results, the grounded promises, the grounded security right now that is required around these offers and opportunities. And while we're seeing so much grounded energy, we're almost seeing a point of rejection coming through in terms of any energy that is coming through that feels like it's more fueled by just passion and whimsy, that is potentially more transient, that isn't necessarily kind of coming through with that ground firm stableness. And so for feminine right now, this could really be looking at these two different opportunities and really asking yourself, having the one potentially moving towards right now that is more stable versus looking at another option or opportunity around you right now that you're feeling is more fickle, is more based kind of on like desire, as opposed to giving you this level of security. While for masculine right now, this could be potentially feeling like you are trying to balance between two different feelings or different obligations right now. And this is what's kind of helping you kind of move into a place of coming into more security, because you're also feeling like there is some blockage that's currently happening about you being able to come forward with your own passion, with your own desire at this moment. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarification between the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles in its reversal. So this really being a moment of, I just can't stress it with all this pentacle energy, about really assessing your priorities, feeling potentially some overwhelm as it relates to your priorities, and also kind of looking here potentially for the ways that you can kind of release some of those priorities or make them easier, or find ways to kind of share that burden with others as you continue right now, feeling this degree of not wanting to kind of hold it all to yourself in this moment. May I please have one card to clarify? We've got clarification coming through right now with this Tower energy, which is very interesting. Don't get scared. I know you guys get really nervous when you see the Tower. But I think what we're really seeing here is this is a moment of a clearing that's happening. That there is this experience that you may be currently feeling, that you do feel too overwhelmed, that you do feel like you're taking on too many burdens right now. And there's something here about kind of allowing the slate to be wiped clean, allowing those things to be moved away from you that aren't necessarily serving your highest purpose, so that way you be able to, again, the Tower is a gift. It moves things away that are not necessarily for your highest self or for your best intentions. So this is some kind of clearance moment that's happening right now, even as you weigh your priorities and you release the things that are not necessarily for you, in the wake of kind of seeing this Tower occurring around you in this. And I will point out, I do think that there's something very intriguing here about having some kind of mindfulness for the Tower at the moment, or looking at your options and priorities and asking yourselves what might be potentials for Tower moments that's allowing you to help unify your own goals as it relates to going forward from this point. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarification between this Queen of Pentacles in its reversal along with a Knight of Wands in its reversal. So for this energy we're seeing right now is for feminine right now, there is some point of instability or unstableness that is potentially happening around you, specifically directed towards some thoughts, towards a masculine energy that you don't feel is potentially coming towards you in the right direction, that may be feeling like they're very passion driven, that they may be kind of feeling fickle, like they're here and they're gone. And so this is creating some point of instability for you at this moment. While for masculine, what we're really seeing is this is a moment where you may be feeling some sort of instability or lack of ability to communicate with a feminine who you are seeing in this moment of Queen of Pentacles in its reversal. So feeling some sort of blockage around this energy as you try to reach it. Clarification coming through right now with Judgment. With this being a moment of making big decisions and allowing these decisions to really guide your steps as you step forward in this direction. There is also something to be said here about feeling like these decisions are kind of divinely guided right now, or allowing this divine guidance to drive you forward from this point. Feeling that this energy is kind of like some of the insights that you're getting around these energies are what's giving you the ability to make these decisions for yourself right now. Continuing to get clarity right now between the Knight of Wands in its reversal and the Tower. So having this moment right now and experiencing this moment of, for masculine right now, potentially feeling some blockages as it relates to your own abilities to communicate or your own abilities to move forward on your plans and projects. And this feeling like some sort of tower moment that you're experiencing around them right now. While for feminine right now, this could be feeling like a moment that there is a masculine energy that you don't necessarily feel is coming towards you in the right direction, or that you don't really understand why they're coming towards you, or they're also like feeling very fickle and it's very passion driven, and seeing the possibilities of a tower moment around this energy. May I please get one card to clarify? Clarification coming right now with the Ace of Cups. All of this bringing a direction and refocusing on taking care of oneself, on making one's own health and abundance your top priority, even in the face of some experiences right now that you feel are causing some sort of disaster or problems in your life right now. Renewed energy towards one's sense of self-care, and that is where we end up with our last two cards that we will be getting clarification on right now, between the Judgment and the Ace of Cups, two incredibly powerful cards. So really a moment right now of making the decisions necessary that you feel are going to be best for your overall health, move and emotional and physical and just spiritual health moving forward. The final card for today's spread is, we've got it coming through right now here as the Eight of Swords. So this is a moment of feeling some kind of uncertainty or inability. This is some sort of blockage that is coming through here around the degree or how to make this decision for yourself, about feeling kind of trapped in this circumstance or situation, but using this moment of feeling some uncertainty here to allow your judgment to be cleared around what is going to be best for your own health and for your both emotional and mental health, and also like really recognizing the ways that you might be limiting your own beliefs in terms of what you can do and how you can proceed from this point. This is always a degree or call to remember that this is not necessarily a situation where you need to seek that outside help, that you can find the ways to move forward in this direction to free yourself from anything that you feel is causing some sort of limitations or difficulties for you at this point. Bottom of the deck on this reading right now is King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this makes a lot of sense because we have seen the Knight of Swords and its reversal coming through in this reading. So what we're really seeing here is and this is going to feel a little bit different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy, bearing in mind that that's not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. For feminine right now, this could be feeling like there is some point of conflict or difficulty being experienced around a potential masculine energy that you feel is that you're asking, or you're looking at them and kind of trying to determine their integrity. You're asking yourself if they're kind of moving in a place to support you, or if that might not necessarily be the case. So putting a lot of attention towards this energy and trying to ask yourself if it's moving more in a supportive fashion, or if it's being more of a blocking fashion. Whereas for masculine, this could be feeling like today that that there is some difficulty in terms of standing in your power, in terms of standing in your confidence. And this is what is like creating some kind of instability for you right now, because there is something here about trying to have this moment of like asking yourself, what does standing in your integrity look like at this moment, and how can you do that in the best way possible? Well, that is our daily collective read for the day. Thank you so much for being here to experience it with me. Just a reminder, if you would like to book a private reading, you can book one on my website, graystrega.com. Booking a reading is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and you have to pay for the reading. Please make sure you do both, hit both buttons if you'd like to have a reading. Thank you guys so much for being here to have this reading with me, and we will do this again tomorrow.